Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bumpkin News. Bumpkin in Chief here. Today is the 21st day of June 2012, and in this video I want you to understand that I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm simply giving my opinion and my experience, the way I feel things are, and you're free to listen in and see what you think about it. I want to talk today about red light camera citations. I've got a number of them. I want to explain to you my experience and the way that it's worked. First of all, I get a letter in the mail from the local municipality. It shows a picture of a car, my car, the license plate, and it says that my car was observed running a red light, and that I need to send in a certain amount of payment, $100 to $125, and if I don't send it in at a particular time, it'll be $150. It's got a signature of a police officer. It's got the seal of the local police department, logo of the city. It tells me that the only appeals process I have is to send in the name of the person that was driving if it wasn't me, and to do this I have to send the money in up front, so that if they don't agree with it, they get to keep my money, and I need to do this right away, or there might be a civil action against me. That's basically the way it works as I understand it across the country, the kind of things that these cities will send out. What did I do with mine? I just kept it. I got the next letter that says that I didn't pay, the ante's gone up, and still threatening possible civil action against me. Now there's a number of problems with this. First of all, let's say that I was out of town or out of the country at the time that this alleged infraction took place. So I don't know who was driving my car. Might have been my wife. And I'm not legally responsible to testify against my spouse, because she is considered me for purposes of defense in a prosecution. Can't be compelled to testify against yourself. So maybe I can't name the person that was driving. And again, I think as I mentioned in another video, I don't have to say anything, but it has to be proven. So how did I handle it? I didn't send anything in, didn't respond to this, didn't reply. So the next thing you know, the phone starts ringing. A collection agency calls me. Now here's the way I handled the collection agency. First thing I want to know, is this conversation being taped? I don't want this conversation, and these are things that I learned from experience. I just didn't do this the first time, and I'm learning as I go along here with these things. First thing, I don't want this conversation recorded, and if I find out that it has been recorded, then you're subject to prosecution for illegal wiretap and eavesdropping. The next thing, to the caller, I want your name, I want the name of your supervisor, I want the name of your company, and I want the name of the organization that told you to collect an alleged debt from me. That starts raising red flags with these people right away. And then I tell the caller that I'm pretty sorry for them that they have to do work like this when they're trying to collect an alleged debt from something that is not in accord with the laws of our country. Give you an example. I always ask them this question. If a police officer stopped you on the street, wrote you a ticket for speeding, would you go ahead and pay him the fine? and just everything's cool, everything's good, going your merry way? Or would you say, well, I'd rather have my day in court? Because perhaps this guy, this police officer, just left the optometrist and had a eye exam and had his pupils dilated, and his vision was still fuzzy and he couldn't see very well. He didn't tell anybody anything because he's got a gambling problem and he needs the money too bad, and so he just went ahead on patrol, and he couldn't even see the numbers on his radar device and thought you were going 15 miles faster than you were. Well, this is the American legal process. You got a right to have your day in court. But if you just go ahead and pay him when you know you weren't speeding, he says you were, and through some sort of intimidation, because you're intimidated by this guy, you just go ahead and pay him. Well, folks, if you want to do that, go ahead. In my opinion, I think that at least in my case, I'm going to take advantage of the safeguards of our laws and of our liberty to protect myself. So we've got these municipalities. They're sending you a letter alleging that you committed an offense, and they've got it signed by a police officer with the police department logo and the logo of the city. And this is deceiving because a lot of people immediately they're intimidated by this, and without any kind of court or any kind of adjudication, they go ahead and send their money in. But in my opinion, if you get something like this, or I get, in my case, I get something like this, and they call me on the phone and start demanding that I send money, then I tell them, after I've gotten the information, I said, if I get another phone call from you, very possibly in addition to the criminal complaint for illegal eavesdropping and wiretapping, also be a criminal complaint for theft by deception perpetrated by you and your supervisor, your company, and the agency or municipality that requests you to do this. And in addition to that, a conspiracy to commit theft by deception, because you're trying to get money from me for an alleged debt that hasn't been adjudicated in court, and you're using an official looking document that has no legal binding authority whatsoever, but you're trying to cow me and intimidate me into sending money in. And how many people have sent money in that was never returned, that the city just keeps wanting? In my opinion, folks, this is nothing but a con game that's going on. Now think about this too. If this were to be legal, which in my opinion it's not, it's entirely bogus, but let's just say that it was. A police officer stops you on the street, cites you for running a red light. Now you've got to pay that fine, plus you've got to pay the other fine that you would get from a citation in the mail. Of course, they wouldn't send you the citation in the mail, but if you ran a red light, you're responsible for paying that. Why wouldn't you be? You'd be responsible for paying twice, which in my opinion is a form of double jeopardy. You see, when you start getting off the law and you start getting into some parallel law that you make up, you run into all kinds of pitfalls like that. In my opinion, these municipalities that are perpetrating this are doing it through two things. Of course, we know that they want the money. That's the motivation behind it. They want a direct conduit from your pocket into the coffers of the municipality. They want to bypass the court, want to bypass the legal system and set that conduit up straight in to their coffers. But besides that, there's two things why they do this. Number one, they're ignorant of our legal system, or number two, they believe that I'm ignorant of the legal system, and they feel like that if they tiptoe and be real quiet and nobody says anything, they can get away from it. Folks, that's how I've been handling it. Let me know what you think. Those are my opinions. Let's hear yours.